Thinking about starting your own podcast? Think it's a good idea that you try Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. And Anchor gives you everything you need in one place. And the best part is that it's free. And the other best part is you can use it right from your phone or your computer. And I've been using it from my phone this entire time. Creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast so it really sounds great. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, I mean Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can easily make money from your podcast, and there's no minimum listenership. So download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Now's the time to travel and be with the people you care about the most. And at Holiday Inn and Holiday Inn Express, we're helping you be there for less. Save at least 25% at thousands of hotels worldwide if you book by September 24th. You won't want this moment to pass you by. So book today at holidayinn.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey guys, so I decided I was going to start this podcast because I feel like there's quite a lot of people out there like me, but they just won't admit it. And what I mean by that is a lot of us are blinded by the fact that, we have to have a job to survive. We have to have money to survive. We have to have, food in our stomachs. We have to have vacations, we have to have retirements, all the things that make up, society, make up what some of us call reality. When you go on vacation and you're like, one more day, then we got to go back to reality. Man, I'm telling you what, it's about time that you say screw that shit. Because if you think about all the medications that people are taking, I'm depressed, I have anxiety, I'm stressed out. Where do you think all that shit comes from? It comes from your job. And it comes from the stress of, worrying about this bill being paid or finances or, maybe you're stressed out because your house isn't clean and, little things like that. But we don't actually take a lot of our time to focus on you as a person. You can sit there and you can watch all these motivating and positive yes people, and they're going to tell you that you can do it, and if you wake up every morning and you do this 10-minute routine, you do this 15-minute whatever routine, it's not even about that. It's not about just waking up and watching some motivational video. It's about actually getting up and doing what you want to do every day. A lot of the time people say, oh no, I can't do that because I got a job, or oh no, I can't do that because I got a family. I got that, I can't do that because I got things I got to take care of. I get that. I get that we have, so to say, responsibilities, but we also make our own responsibilities. And I want to first start off by saying that, in the next week or two, I'm going to officially be saying goodbye to my job. And I went to school. I got my bachelor's degree. I got my master's degree. And, this whole time I thought, oh my gosh, this is what I want to do the rest of my life. This is my passion. I'm very empowering to other women because, I did what I thought was right. And that's exactly it, is that I went through my whole life being told, oh, you got to get a job. You got to get a job. As soon as you're 16 and you get a job and you're making your own money, you're paying for your own car insurance. As soon as you get a job, you're going to be paying rent. As long as you're going to college, yeah, you can live with me. Oh, because if I don't go to college, that means I'm not going to get a job, which means I'm not going to make good money, which compared to everybody else, that's what life's all about. But we all got to take a step back. A step back and look at what really is going on right now. And I used to be, I used to take medication for depression, and my doctor said I was bipolar, my doctor said I was depressed, I was angry, I was this, I was that. Well, yeah, but so is somebody else, or so maybe somebody else is, maybe they are more angry, but maybe they're angry because they haven't gotten in touch with themselves. It's not because they have anxiety. It's not because they have depression. Maybe it's because they haven't found them and who they are. And yeah, we might spend every single waking moment figuring out who we really are. But yet, that's what's precious about it, is that, we're actually taking the time every day to figure out who we are and what we can do to better ourselves. And once you reach that realization that that you figured out what you really want to do with your life, or what makes you happy, then you do it and you go for it. When I said, going back on, I was raised get a job, go to college. And that's what I did because I thought that was right. And I almost married, I have a daughter, she's 9 years old, and I love her dearly. I do. But, I wish I could have gone back and made the right choices because, I never got a chance to work on me and work on who I needed to be the best, to be a good mom, who's to say what a good mom is, because everybody's going to parent their child differently. And we gotta, am I supposed to raise my kid to go to school and get a job and then possibly be in debt one day? And I'm forcing them to believe that that's how life's supposed to go, when I don't even believe it myself. If anything, I've been trying to teach Cadence to be confident in the way she speaks and who she talks to, and to not be worried about what people are going to think about her. Because really, when it comes down to it, you need to only be worried about yourself. You really do. And a lot of people have a hard time thinking like that, and it's taken me so long. I mean, I'm 29 years old, and, I'm so happy that I finally came to the realization that society has blinded a lot of us into thinking that getting a job and going to school and, being in debt, getting the credit cards, taking out the student loans, man, it's kind of messed up if you think about it. And now that I'm going to be quitting my job, and I'm going to, and I'm going to be I'm literally going to be taking time for myself. Taking time for myself to realize who I am. And yeah, I'm not going to figure out, who I am or who I'm supposed to be as a person, but I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to be able to focus on the right things and not focus on the stupid things, the things that everybody else, stresses and gets depression and anxiety over. I'm ready to make that change, and I'm not sitting here trying to preach to the choir or anything. I'm just trying to let people know what's up and just be happy. And the only way that you're going to be happy is when you realize that taking care of yourself, taking care of your environment, that what you surround yourself with, making sure that you're not surrounding yourself with the wrong people either. I've definitely turned my back on quite a few people these last couple years, and it's not because I don't love them, it's not because I don't care about them, but you have to surround yourself with the same kind of energy that you're giving. If you feel positive and energetic and you're ready to go and you're ready to conquer the world, that's who you have to surround yourself with. You can't surround yourself with people who have these bad days and, I'm going to, oh man, having a terrible day, and that's all you hear. I'm starting this podcast because I think it's really important for people to just open your mind. Really open your mind and think about all the possibilities that you have as an individual. Go there. Dream it, live it, and do it, and go for it.
They said we should just tell you to try McDonald's Buttermilk Crispy Chicken Biscuit for breakfast, and we shouldn't make a big deal out of it. But how can we not? It's crispy, juicy chicken on a warm buttermilk biscuit brushed with butter, and you can enjoy it for breakfast for only $3 on the McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu? Oh, forget it. We're making this a big deal. That's more like it. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
The House of Roll journeys far and wide to bring you exceptional quality kitchen and bath fixtures. We've discovered the world's best craftsmen and techniques. Using materials native to the region and tools accustomed to individual craftsmen, we strive for perfection every step of the way. With all of this, you'll see the details of your own story. The story of a life well crafted. This is the story Craft tells. Welcome to the House of Roll.